Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the mysteries of the Black Pyramid? The Black Pyramid, originally named Amenemhet is Mighty, is an ancient marvel steeped in history and intrigue. This awe-inspiring structure was built by King Amenemhat III during the Middle Kingdom of Egypt. It stands tall, one of the 5 remaining pyramids of the original 11 at Dahshur, a testament to the architectural prowess of an era bygone. This pyramid, unlike any other, earned the name Black Pyramid for its dark, decaying appearance as a rubble mound. Its once grand structure now reduced to a silhouette of its former glory, it whispers tales of a past filled with power and prestige. A unique characteristic of this pyramid that sets it apart from others is that it was the first of its kind to house both a pharaoh and his queens. Now, picture a pyramid about 75 meters tall, with a base stretching 105 meters long and an incline of 57 degrees. Typical for pyramids of the Middle Kingdom, the Black Pyramid, while encased in limestone, was made of mud brick and clay instead of stone. The ground-level structures consist of the entrance opening into the courtyard and mortuary temple, surrounded by walls. There are 2 sets of walls. Between them, there are 10 shaft tombs, which are a type of burial structure formed from graves built into natural rock. The core of the superstructure was of mud brick with no internal walls, a possible weight-saving measure considering how close the pyramid was to the Nile. The pyramid was, however, built on clay that was incapable of supporting its weight, and it began to sink, just as the bent pyramid of Sneferu at Dahshur had done centuries before. The 2 pyramids are approximately 1.5 kilometers apart. So why did this pyramid, once majestic and mighty, decay into a rubble mound? Let's unravel this mystery. The Black Pyramid wasn't just a burial site, it was an architectural marvel of its time. Rising majestically to a towering height of about 75 meters, with a base extending to 105 meters, the pyramid was a sight to behold. Its incline was a sharp 57 degrees, a characteristic feature of pyramids from the Middle Kingdom era. Unlike the later pyramids, which were built entirely of stone, the Black Pyramid was a fusion of mud brick and clay, encased in gleaming limestone. This distinction in construction materials not only marked a departure from traditional building methods, but also added a unique aesthetic appeal to the pyramid. One of the most striking features of the Black Pyramid was its dual entrance design. Unlike its counterparts, it was built with an east-west orientation and had 2 entrances located on the southeastern and southwestern corners. This architectural innovation not only served a functional purpose, but also added an element of grandeur and sophistication to the structure. On the ground level, the entrance opened into a sprawling courtyard and mortuary temple, surrounded by imposing walls. Between these walls, 10 shaft tombs were nestled, a type of burial structure formed from graves built into natural rock. These tombs, a testament to the architectural prowess of the builders, were intricately designed and carefully constructed to ensure the sanctity of the burial process. The pyramid's superstructure was devoid of internal walls, a possible weight-saving measure considering its proximity to the Nile. The exterior was clad in a veneer of limestone, held together with dovetail pegs, echoing the style of the tombs of its builders' predecessors. However, in a tragic twist of fate, the very clay on which this architectural marvel was built proved to be its undoing. The clay was incapable of supporting the pyramid's weight, causing it to sink, much like the bent pyramid of Sneferu at Dahshur had done centuries before. But the grandeur of the Black Pyramid didn't last forever. It was built on clay that couldn't support its weight and began to sink. Just like Sneferu's bent pyramid, the Black Pyramid too began to sink. The core of the Black Pyramid's superstructure was made of mud brick with no internal walls. This was possibly a measure to lighten the weight considering the pyramid's close proximity to the Nile. However, the pyramid was built on clay, a material incapable of supporting its immense weight. This led to the pyramid sinking, mirroring the fate of the bent pyramid at Dahshur, located a mere 1.5 kilometers away. The sinking of the Black Pyramid wasn't an immediate realization. As the structure began to descend into the earth, it started to compress and crush the chambers beneath it. These chambers, intricately designed and painstakingly built, were being subjected to a force they weren't designed to withstand. As the pressure increased, the weakening structure signaled an impending disaster. Once the sinking was observed, a frantic effort was made to halt the descent. Support beams were hastily installed, mud brick walls were erected, all in a desperate attempt to counteract the weight of the pyramid and provide additional support to the beleaguered structure. But the clay foundation, already struggling under the pressure, continued to give way, rendering these efforts futile. The sinking of the Black Pyramid is a testament to the challenges faced by the architects of the past. They were operating at the cutting edge of their knowledge and capabilities, pushing the boundaries of what was architecturally possible. Despite their best efforts, they were sometimes faced with insurmountable problems, like the sinking of a pyramid, that they simply could not overcome with the tools and knowledge they possessed. In the end, the Black Pyramid was a victim of its own grandeur. Its impressive size and weight proved too much for the clay on which it was built, leading to its sinking. Despite the desperate attempts to save it, the pyramid was ultimately abandoned, its chambers crushed under its own weight. Beneath the sinking pyramid lay a network of hidden chambers, each holding its own secret. An intricate labyrinth unfolded beneath the Black Pyramid, an architectural marvel that was as grand below ground as it was above. Delving into the depths of the pyramid, we encounter the King section. This portion of the subterranean structure remains largely intact, housing a large sarcophagus and a canopic jar, a vessel used by the ancient Egyptians during the mummification process to store and preserve the viscera of their owner for the afterlife. However, despite the presence of these burial artifacts, the king himself was not laid to rest here. Moving further into the labyrinth, we come upon the Queen's section. Unlike the King section, this area fell victim to the hands of robbers. Looters, in their pursuit of riches and artifacts, stripped the Queen's chamber of its contents, leaving behind an emptied shell, a mere whisper of its former grandeur. In addition to these two primary sections, 4 other burial chambers form part of this subterranean maze. The ownership of these chambers remains shrouded in mystery. Some believe 2 of them belong to King Amenemhat IV and Queen Sobekneferu, but without definitive proof, these chambers hold their secrets close. The sinking of the pyramid, a slow but relentless process, began to crush the chambers located beneath it. In a desperate attempt to halt the descent, the builders installed supporting beams and hastily constructed mud brick walls. Despite their efforts, the pyramid continued its downward journey, ultimately leading to its abandonment. The sinking pyramid crushed many of these hidden chambers, but the secrets they held remain, buried in the sands of time. As we explore the remnants of this once magnificent structure, we can only imagine the stories that these chambers could tell, the history they witnessed, and the mysteries they continue to guard. With every grain of sand we uncover, we delve deeper into the enigma that is the Black Pyramid. The Black Pyramid, despite its decay and abandonment, leaves behind a legacy that continues to intrigue us. This edifice, built by King Amenemhat III, is a testament to the architectural prowess and the cultural richness of the Middle Kingdom of Egypt. The Black Pyramid stands as a symbol of a time when pharaohs were not just rulers, but also divine beings, their final resting places reflecting their godlike status. What sets the Black Pyramid apart from its contemporaries is its unique design. It was the first to house both the deceased pharaoh and his queens, a tradition that would be adopted by subsequent rulers. The pyramid's dual entrances and the intricate network of passages below ground level demonstrate a level of architectural complexity that was unparalleled at the time. Moreover, the Black Pyramid served as a catalyst for change in construction techniques. The pyramid's sinking due to its clay foundation led to a shift in building materials, with later pyramids being built on a more sturdy stone foundation. This architectural evolution is a significant part of Egypt's pyramid building history, with the Black Pyramid at the core. Even in its decay, the Black Pyramid is a treasure trove of historical insights. Ongoing excavations and research continue to peel back layers of history, revealing more about the life and times of King Amenemhat III and the civilization he ruled over. Each artifact unearthed, each glyph deciphered, adds another piece to the puzzle that is the Black Pyramid. But the Black Pyramid's legacy is not just confined to the past. It continues to inspire present-day architects and historians, its design elements and construction techniques studied and replicated in modern structures. Its mysteries and secrets captivate the imagination, fueling our quest for knowledge and our fascination with ancient civilizations. So, next time you think of Egypt's pyramids, Remember the Black Pyramid, a symbol of ambition that couldn't defy the forces of nature. Its legacy, however, will continue to defy time, influencing and inspiring for generations to come.